When did humans first believe in something they couldn't see? Right now, the most visited places on Earth aren't tourist attractions or natural wonders. They're places of worship. Every day, billions of people walk into temples, churches, mosques, and shrines. What's remarkable isn't that religion is powerful, it's that it's ancient. Older than writing, older than farming, older than civilization itself. Most people imagine religion began because early humans were afraid. They didn't understand lightning, disease, or death, so they invented gods to explain them. But archaeology tells a very different story. In 1994, archaeologists began excavating a mysterious site in southeastern Turkey called Göbekli Tepe. What they uncovered shocked the world. Massive stone pillars stood in giant circles, some weighing up to 20 tons. The stones were covered with detailed carvings of foxes, snakes, vultures, lions, and other animals. The site is around 12,000 years old, and that's a problem, because 12,000 years ago there were no cities, no writing, no metal tools, and no agriculture. The people who built Göbekli Tepe were hunter-gatherers, yet somehow they organized hundreds of people to move enormous stones and build one of the oldest known monuments on Earth. Even stranger, people didn't live there. There are no houses, no permanent settlements, no signs of everyday life. Many archaeologists believe that reason was spiritual. The site appears to have been a sanctuary. Its lead archaeologist, Klaus Schmidt, proposed a revolutionary idea. What if religion didn't come after civilization? What if religion helped create civilization? In other words, people may have gathered for shared beliefs first, and only later developed farming and permanent settlements to support those gatherings. The temple may have come before the town, but the story goes back even further. Across Africa and Europe, archaeologists have found evidence that humans were deliberately burying their dead more than 100,000 years ago. Bodies weren't simply abandoned. They were carefully placed in the ground, sometimes covered with red ochre pigment, sometimes buried with tools, beads, or ornaments. That raises an important question. Why decorate the dead if death is simply the end? These burials suggest that early humans believed something about a person continued after death. Maybe a spirit, maybe an afterlife, maybe something we can no longer understand. And evidence of symbolic behavior goes back even further. Ancient humans were collecting pigments, decorating objects, and marking surfaces hundreds of thousands of years ago. Something in the human mind seemed drawn toward meaning and symbolism from the very beginning. Modern neuroscience offers another clue. Brain scans show that during deep prayer, meditation, or spiritual experiences, certain regions of the brain become highly active. These areas are linked to feelings of connection, awe, and self-transcendence. Interestingly, these neural systems exist in all humans, regardless of culture or religion. That suggests religion may not have created spiritual experiences. Instead, spiritual experiences may have existed first, and religions developed around them. Anthropologist Pascal Boyer spent decades studying belief systems around the world. He found something surprising. Every known culture believes in invisible agents of some kind. Spirits, ancestors, gods. The details vary. The pattern does not. One explanation involves something scientists call a hyperactive agency detection system. Imagine hearing a rustle in the bushes. It could be the wind, or it could be a predator. The humans who assumed something was there survived more often than the humans who ignored potential danger. As a result, our brains evolved to constantly search for intention and agency around us. Over time, that tendency may have extended beyond people and animals, into storms, into rivers, into the sky itself. Humans became experts at sensing meaning in the unseen. But here's what researchers have discovered. The earliest forms of spirituality worked mainly about fear. Studies of modern hunter-gatherer groups show that their spiritual experiences are often centered on awe, connection, and wonder, a feeling of belonging to something larger than themselves. The same feeling people describe while meditating, looking at the stars, standing beside the ocean, or experiencing moments of profound loss and reflection. That's what makes this story so fascinating. We don't know exactly what the builders of Göbekli Tepe believed. We don't know what ancient humans imagined happened after death. Their beliefs have disappeared. Only the stones remain, only the graves, only the traces of rituals left behind. But one thing is clear. The moment humans became fully human, they began reaching towards something beyond what they could see. They buried their dead with care. They built monuments that served no practical purpose. They gathered around ideas that existed only in their minds, and they did it on every continent, in every era, across tens of thousands of years. You are the descendant of those people.